Christ be praised.
God be with you.
How's life treating you?
Not too bad, but I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in two to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
Oh, please. People are always asking me if you're looking for help, but they're never good enough for you.
I don't want some good-for-nothing in my house. I need
Did you
someone
see
who's
the hole
capable
by the proud
and has a good
gift?
head on his shoulders.
Don't even
And
start.
most
The
importantly,
siege has been
doesn't
going
drink.
on for ages.
You're no
and the
saint
city walls
yourself.
Still haven't been repaired.
But the answer's obvious.
Not only have they not been
Drink
repaired,
together.
people
That
are
way,
stealing
you'll
the
keep
stones.
an eye on the lad,
Suddenly,
and you'll even have someone to
everyone's got
carry
a
you
paid
home.
job.
Don't they have anyone on guard?
Greetings.
Starts with the walls, but soon enough they'll be carting off half the city.
I heard Sigismund himself has forbidden any repairs to the walls, so that if the city decided to turn against him again, we wouldn't be able to defend ourselves.
Turn against Sigismund with the town council he put in place. Not a chance.
But I reckon that's a good thing. Once was enough.
I'll be going. Don't be back.
Anyway, see you around.
Keep close to the others. Not safe here.
Hello. Hello, I think I know it's a pretty late stream, but just didn't feel like doing anything else. Usually I do some work at this time, but today I didn't feel like doing anything, so
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins. Greetings.
God be with you.
alright, oh, let me just put the chat. Gonna be a short stream, probably. Okay. What are we doing today? We have lots of side quests actually. Go to the crime scene and go see Lumiere. Okay, we are investigating actually. Also... Oh shit. I think I accidentally the tilde key on my keyboard ends the Twitch stream. But we good. I got it back. Okay, so also I actually installed a mod called Reforge Unique. So it allows you to reforge some of these unique weapons that you get. For example, I yesterday got the Master Menhardt's longsword, which comes in tier 2, which is pretty shit. There's no need for that, right? Like, you'd never use it at this point of the game. But then this mod allows you to reforge them and make it to tier 4, like the master quality. And that's what I did. And look at this damage, 191. I know some people don't like installing mods, but you know, I felt like, you know, they should allow us to reforge some of these into master quality. And I was not having the option to reforge this one, so I kind of like this mod. Also, it's the only way I could get close to the having the Henry's Reforged Sword version of this one, because I won't be playing it after I finish all the quests. So the closest I can get now. So now we are actually investigating the death. We are investigating the death of. Which way should I go? This way? Okay.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Yes. We're investigating the death of a lady who's a friend of Catherine. There's Lumiere.
Lumiere?
He's drunk as fuck.
Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion. This should sober him up.
Oh, shit.
No. Maybe you'll sober up.
So what's the potion you need for... I know there's a potion for decreasing the drunkenness. Let's go actually to this guy. We might have the potion that we're looking for.
Gather round. You won't believe this. A
fountain?
whole village burnt to
Where does the
ground.
water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Let's go to... Wait, is it closed? No. Okay. What the fuck is that? Okay, let's see if you have the... Oh, no, that's a trader?
What do you have?
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no, I need to know which one was that. It's not Aesop, it's not this one. This is stamina, energy. You'll forget all... Obliterates all perk points so they can be used. Ah, okay. Don't need that. Is it this one? No. Chamomile. No. Oh, this one. Eliminates drunkenness and hangover. Let's get this.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, Mann.
Danke. No. What, you want something to eat? There you go. Now, let's go back and talk to him.
Hey, Matt.
Lumiere? He's still... This should sober... Here. Drink up. Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the Madman.
Well, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head that aren't real. And then I point my finger at the wrong people.
Or got schizophrenia, I guess.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Luke.
Let me make sure my mic is working, because sometimes it just
For me,
prefers not to work.
monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
Need to know the truth. We have to prevent any more killings.
She deserves justice.
You mean well. But you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Nothing is going to stop me. I can get the truth out of people. I can use my brain.
Because I'm not stupid, and I notice things. I've successfully solved a murder before.
Is that so? A murder investigation under your belt. And educated and observant, too.
Well, I said I'm not stupid. Not that I'm educated. I can read and write, too. Sometimes even count.
If only more people knew the difference. All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid, too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes
Damn, a year.
months, sometimes weeks.
A year is crazy.
But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
I think we have a serial killer case here.
The daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel...
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town.
Did you have any son?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. But then I changed my...
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the 2 girls before her who ended up almost... Besides that, when I talked to the lad, then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me. Because maybe he just...
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of... Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a...
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have...
Okay.
And what about that Zdena?
Zdena.
Her body was never found.
That's a cool name.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted...
But if her body was never found...
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Young, Beautiful. A real... I never could pin it on her, though.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out.
Maybe. She had a part. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming?
He might be. You're not known or... Besides, it might still be fresh in his...
And what about the other?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't... But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty, and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out.
Interesting.
In the graveyard, lad. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. There's nobody else left who could tell it.
Okay, why did you start looking into it? Did you have any suspects?
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere...
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported...
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you have any suspects?
You can always find... I always drag the most suspicious ones to the bottom.
Shouldn't it have just been...
Fainting? Vomiting?
Can you sum it all up?
We have 6 victims here. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4, the most recent ones. But of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant.
Okay, this is the same dialogue, but in like a summarized form. Yeah.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, you've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Cool, cool, cool. Let's try to find what happened to Stanya, and we need to find about Jedna. Alright, so where is that now? Okay, so Yarka is here. Stanya. Jedna. Okay, let's start with this one. See inside this one.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussion.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city wall.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
Yes. Fear for those close.
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka. She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind?
No.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm...
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, When she was smaller, it was fine. But when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan, with no family and no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that...
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away.
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry
Well,
her
okay,
anymore.
that's new.
You're well off, though.
I couldn't.
But how come?
The church's property. Always...
Okay. I'm trying to read the subtitles so, you know, can go through this fast. Because they speak really slow.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. I won't tell you anything.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in scripture? Speak up for those who have no voice.
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father.
Son, I'll give you...
Okay. So everybody's saying Lumiere is a madman. Next I need to go to hole in the wall, right? Yep. Is there a trough somewhere? Because I need to wash myself. Where's the laundry? Oh, there's one here. Let's wash all our clothes. Nice. Now let's go to the hole in the wall. Oh, it's behind us. I mean, yeah, this whole thing is like a thief's den. Most of the people in here are thieves and stuff. Charcoal burner. Hey, Mo, talk to me, Mo.
Good day to you.
Did Estanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is what kind of guest are you, Henry?
What the fuck? A good guest, a bad guest. Man, this looks like an Oblivion cutscene now. The way he's standing and the camera.
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
He spends money, he has money, they come often. Fuck.
Depends if they're loyal to your tavern and come often.
Trust is all important. I'm plenty happy to talk to folks what faithfully hand their groschen over. So, what'll it be?
What if I simply paid you and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know...
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time?
What?
If you want to ask, you have
What
to drink.
the fuck?
Didn't you get that?
You're quite the...
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade.
Yes, of course.
What'll it be?
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out of me. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, I think his name was Barton?
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them.
Or in this case... Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I've got bad news for you. She had two close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared.
Oh, hit by a cart. I heard hit by a car. I'm like, how the fuck do you have cars? Hey, Gradient. Welcome in. How are you today?
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Where can I find this bartender?
Nodding off and need some sleep.
In the Verkney's Valley.
Could you
I
give us more precise-
sleep pretty late
I don't
nowadays
know
as
that
well.
bloke at all I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if
But I
was
thought, you know what, usually I do something else at this time, you know, I play something else, I'll be doing some work. But today I didn't feel like doing anything, so I thought I'll just play this. But nowadays I sleep pretty late, I don't know why. Even if I decide like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna sleep early today and wake up early tomorrow, never happens. Learn more about Jedna. You the one? Oh. Oh, this is why I couldn't talk to this guy before.
Are you Sternat? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke.
The
who
fuck
asked
are
some
you?
questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
Like to see that. I know, I don't want to fight. I think we can come to an agreement. The thing is, he gets dirty so fast. Like one fight and all your face and clothes becomes
That kind of
dirty.
attitude will do you no favors. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is. Ask her.
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her, well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Ravstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pine. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more?
Who'd come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frog came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind...
Everybody in this game did a good job at voice acting.
Empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit.
Wait, Prokop is the
That
father
reminds me,
of the
I
church.
saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking...
Oh, so
bastard.
everybody is talking about William. We need to find this William then.
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop, well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the...
What do you know about this?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before, and he had some job for her somewhere, serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that had knocked some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see...
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And
No, no. She...
What can you tell me?
What do you want to hear? I try to...
So you were taking...
Well, just in front...
So you were...
Okay,
Not
oh,
really.
we heard
I've heard
this.
enough.
Okay. Now we need to find this bard. He's here. William the Minstrel. Oh my god, there's 2 more side quests now. What the fuck? Ah, there's another one here. There's one here. This doesn't end. Oh yeah, this is the one I cannot start because I still haven't found the messenger with the letter. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna cross paths with him. I have no idea. We'll see. Holy shit, we have multiple quests. Oh. Try to find out what happened to Stanya. Okay. Is there anything else? No, just INF. No, there's another one here. Learn more about Jetna, the thief's fate. Okay. Well, let's start with the first one. Shit, is it closed? Move, lady. Oh, it should be here.
I'll have a beer.
There you are.
It's William, right? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry. And no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
Well, you don't have to, that's true. But you should. It's in your own best interest.
What are you talking about?
If you don't start giving me some answers right now, I reckon you'll end up begging in the streets. Because I'll break all your fingers, and you'll never...
What?
Stop whining and talk, or I'll be the one doing something to you.
Come on. All right, then. Ask away.
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alices. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
They say she had a rich young suitor. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
Oh my god, there's a lot of dialogues in this mission.
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her?
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find out. What about the unwilling father-to-be? It wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What? Mine? I never even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit.
And can you tell me anything else about it?
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago.
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from the hole.
Well, she battered her...
You're saying you don't know anybody much.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too serious.
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And
Did she steal something from...
a traveling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the look.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. As far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look, why are you asking me about... You don't seriously think I killed...
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the...
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now, they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
I don't know if he's the one who did it.
No! Why would I? What would I get out of it? It doesn't make any sense. It goes against God.
You dare invoke God?
I admit, I'm no saint, but for Christ's sake, I'd never kill anybody.
Do I say I believe? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna believe you now. But you're not off the list, mate. You knew all of them. You're the only person so far that knew all of them.
I won't give you a second chance.
You won't hear about me again, I swear to God.
Yeah. Now we need to go far. Yeah, this one is far. Let's do one thing, let's sleep here. Can I sleep here in this tavern? Where's the innkeeper? Okay, there you are.
Can I do?
Oh no, I cannot.
I apologize.
Let's go back to our normal bed here. I think we need to sleep till 6 because we have a long way to travel tomorrow. Let's do that. I'm kinda hungry now. I didn't have my dinner. Thinking about making some bread. Make some bread and eggs. Hey, Mud. Here, there you go. Some more sausage.
Aye, come here. Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
It's a cloudy day today. Let's go this way. Supposed to go to the right, okay.
Quick, go! Go!
I think I'm on the wrong path. Yeah, I should have stuck. What's here? Sharpshooter duel. Huh? What's that? Oh no! Oh my god! Again. I thought I fucked up there. That's the sharpshooter duel. Oh, I passed that.
Go! Quick!
Oh. They both died. You got some books, some silver cups. Do you have the keys to this? Where's the key to this then? 500 grosh in there, damn. Alright, let's go.
Quick!
No, wrong path, wrong path, wrong path.
Go!
Nice place to rest when you're passing.
Quick!
Good here. A little bit further. Why do I have less health? Did I get shot or something? Okay, I should find an NPC with a name. Oh wait, I can talk to this guy.
I need to ask you something.
I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman.
Yeah, I should find the NPC with the name because they're the ones usually who you can talk to and give some info on the mission. As the foreman. Are you foreman? No. Are you foreman? No. No. No, you're also not foreman. Balton, are you the foreman? You have a name.
Looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
Wow.
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How else would you find her?
Without getting seen by any witnesses.
What do you mean? What witnesses?
I mean you. If I tried anything, you'd remember me.
Well...
Yeah, that's true.
That didn't occur to me.
You
That was really
dumbass.
stupid of you.
I really only want to talk to her.
Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. Till we meet again.
You inside this one? There you are.
Did you not hear anything I said? I was literally talking to you that entire time. I was with the Wolfstar.
Hello,
Who
Stanya.
are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me.
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out...
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since...
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher. He's been hiding me here.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't, especially in a place like, but you can't overdo it.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly.
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man.
Okay, now a new name is coming up. Von Groll.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He
That-
smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back.
But William also.
Beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to
But
it.
William also mentioned the same name, Von Groll.
Oh, it doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had...
Aye, a pudgy fella, well dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Aha. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon.
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a stupid question to ask.
How are you now?
I'm still... And I can't even
Do you remember anything important about the attacker?
I don't know anything.
And what about when you hit him?
He let me go. And cursed.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse. In German.
Right, sir. Father Prokop, I don't think he's German.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me
Ooh, so
there.
it's not just one man.
It's difficult, I understand. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all, and then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away, just for a moment, but I still had a big... Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
Maul, Prokop, William... I don't want to say any of these names.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
God be with you.
Alright, I'll surely stop by and tell you. You deserve to know what happened. Okay. Next is here. Learn more about Jedna. And what's the last one? Oh yeah, that's the last one. Okay. I think we'll go from here.
Go! Quick!
You're always
Are you the one to talk to?
good sir.
Yeah. You're below me. How the fuck am I supposed to go below the ground? Maybe here. Oh. You're here.
I'm sorry.
Who am I supposed this guy again?
God bless you, sir.
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his Denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Stonehad said something different.
You're a friend of Stonard's, are you?
Actually, I don't really know him that well. But he's the only one I know who knew Denner. And he sent me to you.
Well, if he told you that, I reckon it's all right. He's not much of a traitorous rat, I reckon.
I wouldn't entirely count on that. So you knew Denner? Can you tell me something about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
What of her?
What can you tell me about Denner?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Stonehad? How does he fit into this?
Stonard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything.
She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdena thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day, so I forgot about it.
Is Dennis' scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back.
Oh, we
to
can
her
use
next
mod
time she
probably
came.
to track that down.
I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time.
And could it have been Father Prokop?
What do I know? If he has a horse...
I heard he wanted to find her an honest...
I don't know.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this barge.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I hope you don't. Farewell, sir.
Okay. Now let's use mod. Come here, mod. I have a job for you.
Search.
Oh, I'm supposed to go here.
Somewhere else.
What are you barging
Call
in
off
here
that
for?
dog, or I'll report you for being...
Okay, commands. No, mod, do it. Mod, stop tracking. What the fuck do you want? Shut the fuck up.
heel!
Get out!
What the fuck is your problem, mate? I'm gonna fucking stab you if you do that one more time. Come on, Matt, let's go.
Quick, go! Quick!
There has to be that ford Kate was talking about. Should take a look around here.
Ooh, there's something here.
This must be that basket of silver Denna was carrying with her. She wouldn't have just left that here. But where did it come from?
Okay, Mud. Come.
Roll down the hill? You silly nuts.
Now I want you to track something.
Search.
Over here?
Come here, boy.
Bacon, honey. Oh, there you are.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh. She's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Oh, I can't make much out by now, but it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand? Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks. But that ring is a good lead.
Okay. Can I, like, bury her and, give... I don't think I can. There's a few things here. Either the killer hid it there, or I don't know. Let's go back.
I'm so...
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up.
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind.
So everybody had ideas. I get it. Let's get on with it.
Well, who do you suspect now?
Well, I'd say William did it.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it...
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out.
Go on then.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if...
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell up. Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest.
Yarka started working for the von Grolla family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said...
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in...
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They said...
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that...
That doesn't mean...
It means she had some relationship with William. Or...
And now, most importantly, Yarka...
I didn't know that.
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant, I wouldn't...
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the...
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dances.
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that bard, William.
And I agree with him. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him.
Really? But I found out you accused Prokop first, Lumir.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter. It was a mistake.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
I don't think so. But he's a skirt chaser.
Perhaps. But why would he kill and mutilate her?
But then he could never come back.
Why not? He could come back a year later once things have died down.
I suppose that's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough.
But we can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid...
I'm sure William wanted...
William isn't the only man with a prick. And he certainly didn't use it to...
Such language.
Making babies and murdering are not the same.
That William isn't the only man in the city. It could have...
I'm not saying it couldn't have been him. Though I don't think it was.
I suppose you're right.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner. She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices.
So we have a witness.
or an accomplice? If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole...
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home. According to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh?
Why would you try to kill him?
According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Stanya admitted that she knows William.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely...
Perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdenna.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others.
How'd you get back over here then?
Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much... And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit it.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdenna and nearly cursed.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her. But unlike Yarka, Zdenna tried to rob young von
Okay, so
Groller.
this... I think we need to go and find this von Groller guy.
Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole
Not von
family
Groller guy,
is
but
suspicious.
someone from the family, yeah.
Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body? That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it.
Oh, that's awful.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find her.
Prokop, William. Ooh. I suspect one of the von Groller. Who could it be? I mean, I don't think it could be. I don't think it could be Prokop. Let's see. I don't think it's Williams either. I think it's Von Groller.
One of the Von Grollers.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Yeah, cause some of them young one could be a suitor.
Yorka was their maidservant until she started.
Yes. Do you?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Yeah, I think that young guy.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young Von Groller fits both descriptions.
True. True.
Yorka was pregnant. And if the
Sakura.
But William could have fucked her too. Just saying.
Zdeno was followed by someone on a horse. Von Groller could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much.
Zdeno robbed Von Groller.
That's true.
It's all coming to...
And that's all I can pin on it.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old Von Groller can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young Von Groller?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what a...
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you want to search that?
There's nothing else we can do.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture.
You could sneak in there.
Or break in.
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones, or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
Okay. Examine young Von Groll's room, infiltrate the house. Let's see. So where do we go? Here. Examine young Von Groller's room, infiltrate the house. Emma, here, take this. Eat some sausage. Let's make a save here.
Can I help you?
Is this the house of the Von Groller family?
Yes?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. Master Menhard from Frankfurt sent me to train young Master Hendel in sword fighting.
I'm sorry, but I know nothing about it.
Are you telling me I'm not expected? The Master sword...
No, this is surely my mistake. But isn't it a bit late?
When should I come then?
Best before noon. The young master will be well rested. God be with you,
Okay,
sir.
so I need to wait. What's the time now? Oh, it's 16, that's why. Okay. So we'll wait till tomorrow. By that time, let's see if we can finish some other quest. Let's see the Thieves' Code. Yeah. Find the old thief hideout. Let's see how to find that. Find the old thieves' hideout. Holy shit. Okay. So finding that these hideout is not easy. So we need to go here. And the shadow will be pointing towards, only at noon, it will point towards at this house, right? Yeah, so we go to this house. Go inside and go to the back of the store. Oh, I need to go to the back.
What are you skulking around here for, you vagabond? Cottage cheese? Fresh cottage? What? Here. Well, are you going? Away with you!
Fine, 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 fine. Let's wait till nighttime then.
Who's there?
Oh, shit.
Huh. Strange.
I didn't know he could be.
Everything is in its place.
Turn up this door.
Nobody's opened this door in ages.
There you go.
It's pretty musty in here. This is no regular cellar.
Why the fuck?
You're not allowed here. Well, are you going? Away with you.
What the fuck, man?
Come on now. You've no business here. Out.
Fine. Get out of the way.
You can't hide. What's that you're doing? Such a good soul.
God, so annoying. How the fuck did he find me again? Yeah, let's wait till 2. Let's try going in again. parchment with drawings. Okay. Now let's go sleep. Search the hideout and find the thief. Oh, wait, what?
I feel quite...
Isn't that this thing?
hungry. A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be...
Yeah, it is this thing, okay.
grumpy.
Now let's go get some sleep. Yeah, now we can go. Here, Matt, have some dried beef. We might need to buy some more food from the... There you go, okay. I think I can buy it from you.
I'll have a look at you.
There you go, dried beef, we'll buy all of that.
I'm glad.
Oh, I need to go here, right? Let's go finish up this one before we do that. Oh, poor lad.
Not your day, eh?
Ask question, offer to help.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Really?
Were you expecting a different answer?
What if I freed you?
I'd scarp her, obviously.
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Oh, fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my britches. So you don't end up here too.
I should eat something.
Oh, I can break him out.
The gallows for the wicked.
We're now open.
Let's go to the swordsman. not swordsman, young Von Growler, and enter as a swordsman. Where the fuck is it? Oh yeah, almost there. There you are.
You've come to train the young master, have you? Please, come in. Go into the courtyard. You'll have more than enough room there. I'll send the young... I'll be with you, good sir.
I need to search his room. Can I talk to you? No. I don't think I can. We'll go inside that. Move?
I must admit that I didn't expect anyone so soon. Master Menhard said I'd have to wait a while for my lessons.
Well, that's true. But we had an opening, and Master Menhard...
But of course. That's good. Huh. It doesn't matter. I'm actually glad it turned out like it did. At least Mother will leave me alone for a while.
What do you mean?
She's always trying to keep me at home. Says I go out with girls too much. She'd rather have me praying all day and night like her.
Sword fighting lesson will help you.
Maybe. But first, ready?
I'm not. I've only got a sharp weapon.
Really? You wanted to? Well, I can lend you one. Next time, bring your own. Schädigt zum Teufel! Here!
Well?
Yes. Young Lord learned that the hard way.
After a few lessons, you'll only get better.
I hope so. I know the basic steps, but lack the finesse.
Excellent. That's enough for today. What type of weapon are you most interested in?
A sword, of course. It is fitting for someone...
And what about a cleaver? Or a hunting sword?
Pah! A cleaver is more fitting for some yoke. And a hunting sword? My father used to have a beautiful one. I don't even know what happened to it. I wouldn't be ashamed of that one. But otherwise, they are for fat burghers and poor mercenaries.
And what about an axe? Have you ever held one?
No! Do you take me for a woodcutter?
Have you ever killed anybody?
Have you ever killed anybody?
What kind of question is that?
I meant in battle.
How else could you have meant it?
Enough small talk. I want...
Yes.
Okay, you do that. Well, I go. What's L? Infiltrate the house. Examine young Von Groller's room. Is this Von Groller's room? No, it's not. Oh, why is she there?
Damn it.
Oh.
Those doors should be closed.
Oh, she didn't see me. Come on. There you go.
Who could have opened it? Damn it. To be sure, I'd better look in my chests. Hey! Go away! Leave it! Shoo!
Shit, I'm fucked. I should have asked Mutt to stay there.
Quiet.
Oh, this is not. Okay, this is not her.
Shoot. Damned mutt.
Okay, she was the only threat. Drop it here. Which one is Von Groller's rooms? Is this one? Oh, I need to. I need to see which one is his room. Trophies from victims. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Shit.
Don't you dare piss on something. Get out of here, Mutt. No one wants to hear your barking. Aye, that's...
How to do this? This is not the one I'm looking for. I think this one. But where is his chest? What the fuck is that? There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Where is his room then? It shows this one. Maybe this one? Trophies from victims, there you go.
What the hell? That's hair. All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
What? Hey? Are you kidding? Stop that! Maybe.
Okay. Let's go back and tell him.
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
I think we were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair.
And to be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses? When you...
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean...
Are you gonna put Catherine in the on the spot?
Set someone up. Some brunette.
Yeah, you Catherine.
Sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's gonna get hurt.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly...
I mean, yeah, maybe he won't attack Catherine.
She won't have to. I'll
Oh yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry, we won't take our eyes off you.
I'm thinking, what game should I stream on Twitch? What have you been playing recently? I saw you were playing Breakpoint today, right? Good acting there. Oh, he's there.
It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel? Hendel? You wanton whore! Debauching my son!
Ooh.
Nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you! Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it! Slice her up, so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
He was the one. Up the what?
Huh? I reckon it...
What happened here?
Young fella.
I've been taking lessons at the factory.
Why am I there? Oh, there you are.
I'll sort you out nicely.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's almost down.
Before I finish you off, I have to ask, why the fuck did you kill them?
I'll tell you. But you aren't going to like it.
This mission is all fucked up now.
Because it's the right thing to do.
What's right about murder?
All those whores had it coming.
You know that's not true. Stanya hardly knew Hendel, and you still tried to kill her. How many of the others had the same story?
Rubbish. I saw it with my own two eyes, and not just me. He might have met the alehouse wench by chance, but they were intimate together. The mistress was convinced they were meeting in the evenings.
Well, she might have been convinced, but that doesn't mean she was right. That girl had a sweetheart.
That's even worse. He surely wasn't a... And she would even cheat on our...
Confess, then. How many of them did you kill altogether?
Not enough! Just like that companion of yours. She certainly sins as much as she breathes.
Oh, you're completely mad.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain. It's...
Yeah, this guy is fucked
We'll
up.
be meeting in hell one day. It was all Mandalina's idea, wasn't it?
And can you blame her? That bastard of hers wasn't Hendel's anyway. But he was stupid that time. He'd have believed her. Now he knows very well, luckily, that they're all whores. He doesn't cry for them anymore.
And Mandalina just came to you like that, out of the blue. And you immediately obeyed her.
Well, one time she came to my chambers and... She told me she knew very well that Yarka rejected me, and that she'd started an affair with Master Hendel, while she was also spreading her legs for others in the evenings.
Go on. I'm listening.
That she deserved to die for all her sins, and she was right.
Let the law have you. I should kill you here and now. I'm not
Don't
gonna
worry.
kill him.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'll hand you over to the city law.
I'm not worried, I'll have you know. My conscience is clear. They were all nobodies anyways. The bailiff should thank me for cleansing his city of them.
Oh, shut your mouth already. Don't make me regret my decision.
And I was starting to think someone wanted to ambush me. Good.
Go to Catherine.
Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How?
He was not supposed to run outside. It's a bug. He was supposed to be in that room.
Shut up.
Let her speak. I have some questions.
I'll tell you nothing, you serpent. Nothing. You can't keep me here. Let me go. I'm a woman of
If you won't speak now, then the executioner will loosen your tongue when your feet start burning. But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me go!
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on, answer him or it's gonna hurt.
My husband, he drank a lot, ran around with whores and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me.
So your own son didn't listen to you? And you started killing the girls who...
Who seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness?
And what about Hendel?
That I was taking care of his immortal soul, and
he's going to jump for joy. His mother...
Speak politely to me.
Henry, if you have any more questions, you'd better ask them quick.
And what about the hair in Hendel's...
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his. So we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them. As
well, he didn't find that strange?
Out of sight, out of mind.
There was no blood where Alice was found.
That was up to Thaddeus. I only told him to cut them up thoroughly.
She's the mastermind behind all this.
Why? As a warning. So those whores knew what awaited them. To put the fear of God.
I better stop her.
Burn in hell!
What'll we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the...
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be? She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged...
Our Lord directed me.
Do you hear that?
But that's not justice. Henry, won't you...
I told you, don't you dare judge me.
You know what?
Lumiere,
Fuck it.
Listen to her. If we don't deal with her ourselves, and then they let her go, then...
But, I mean...
I'll show you justice. You're all going to end up in hell.
Your conscience will remain clear. You won't be the one killing her.
But still, if we don't punish her...
Huh. We aren't the ones walking around the city killing random women. On the contrary, we're making sure no...
All those whores!
It's just not right.
It isn't right.
All right. All right.
No! Don't you dare! You hellspawn! No!
Well, now, someone has to...
Not me. I'd rather just...
I'll go. I'll explain everything. And you, Henry?
Fine.
Good. Good.
Well...
Let me load the game.
What the hell? That's hair.
Okay.
All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
Did you do what I asked you to?
I think we'll hand her over to the executioner. Oh, wait. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're not here, you're there.
I need to...
Okay, let's skip through all this.
What was it?
This. Locks of hair.
Why?
Nobody...
To be honest.
Damn it.
And what...
Where are you?
I don't yet.
And how do you want to...
Where's the bailiff not sitting there?
She won't...
But you haven't had anything...
We'll wait until when...
Ha, then
If you say...
we can use... You'll be... I repeat...
Don't worry.
Okay, let's skip all this. We already saw that. See, this is how it was supposed to go.
Oh! Christ! Shit!
I'm not supposed to take out the sword.
Ah! Jesus! I'm hit! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Before I finish you...
Because...
What's wrong?
Oh! Rubbish! He might...
Okay, we need to go through all these dialogues again.
Just... Don't...
No, no. It was all...
And can that... Now...
A man...
Will, and that...
Go on.
That she deserves...
Don't worry.
I'm not... They were all nobodies.
Shut your...
Okay.
Catherine!
What you... How? Shut up.
I have some...
I'll tell... If... But... No!
Why did you...
Don't... Come on.
And what...
I tried... So... Who said you...
And what about...
That I... He's...
The only thing is, just need to land her over to the... I mean, not land her, hand her to the executioner. We already heard all these dialogues.
Why?
Why?
Do you realize...
That's...
And what...
That's... But she would... And...
And what about...
She...
I bet...
Bad...
What are we do?
Let's...
We don't...
Did you... Don't shower... Do you...
But the Henry...
I told...
Put away that knife, Catherine.
Don't tell me you'd let her get...
She's not going to get away with anything. She killed so many people.
That's right. We caught her in the act.
Of course they can. It's I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
That won't happen. I guarantee you she...
You can't guarantee a thing.
She's right, though. We can't just let her out into the streets. And if not, then you can always go and pay her a visit, right? You know very well who she is.
All right then, you last of the righteous. Take that viper away and may God protect you.
Don't worry.
Well, this was a lot stranger than I expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not even myself. Can we just be quiet for a while?
As you wish. But still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was. Let's go and see Lumia. I wonder how he fared.
Tell us, Lumiere. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
I'm surprised it worked out. Both of them must have been lying through their teeth.
Well, if it came to it, I would have had to bring you both in as witnesses. But fortune smiled upon us.
They didn't admit to it, did they?
Sort of. The servant shouted that he was forced into it by Mandalina. And Mandalina completely lost her mind and started screaming that it was the right thing to do. And anyone in her place would have done the same.
My God!
Oh, if she had an ounce of sense, she would never have started murdering. What'll happen to them now?
Thaddeus will hang. No doubt about that. And Mandalina, right now she's locked up. We'll see what happens to her.
I knew it!
She'll be punished, and not hurt anyone else. That's enough for me.
And what will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumiere?
It's true.
I think this was one of the longest side quests I've played so far.
I probably won't go back now. Maybe better to write something about it. Who knows?
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it? If I had just persevered instead, I should have pitied those girls, and not myself.
Don't fret. It was a terrible mess, and all three of us had to put our heads together.
Yes. You helped me when I was in need, and didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
And what will you do, Catherine? Will you stay here?
My work isn't done yet. I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work elsewhere.
Would have gone better? I don't think so. I think we did what we could.
Well, let's go our separate ways.
Thank you, lad. You prevented future murders, and you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
I thank you both. Without you...
Here you are, as a keepsake. And perhaps...
Yes, here is a reward, Henry. And Lumiere, we shall certainly meet again.
Alright guys, it was fun. Gutenberg Night Shield, interesting. Can I sleep here? Don't want to do that, it's his bed. Hello. Open, please. There you go.
It happens.
Yeah, just move. I have 100% sleep.
At your service, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wasn't...
It's mud.
Look what I have for you.
Take some cooked chicken. We will also eat the cooked chicken. Oh yeah, let's finish off this one as well. Damn, look at it. Like, when your charisma is maxed out, everybody just calls you, I mean, respects you so much. It's like, my respects to you, humble sir. Or like, you're always welcome here, noble sir. You know, they always say something like that. Oh, I might need to wash my clothes again. I might be a bit bloody. Oh, not really. Oh, I need to fix this. We need to go to a smithy next and fix up all our stuff. Not a smithy, an armor smith, probably.
Good day to you.
I've deciphered the meaning of the symbols.
Fantastic.
Well, it was pretty confusing. But in the end,
And what about Hogg?
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Hinnock. He didn't mean to, but he did.
That moron. Sometimes he snaps, and then people think we're all like that. And that the guild is just a bunch of thugs and ne'er-do-wells.
Thankfully, Hinnock had a parchment on him that led me to the symbols.
Let me see. I'll copy them. These will come in handy. Imagine the look on Sigismund's face when his rich friends in the city start running out of silver.
Here they are. I'm glad I could help.
Tunnel markings. Great! And I saw this symbol for riches on the house right next door. You can go and check it out if you want.
Do you have any more work for me?
Why is it stuck?
Not just now, but something's coming.
I had to press
I'll send it to
space.
you when the time's right.
Cool. Let Knuckles copy the symbols. Okay, we'll do that. We can decipher the symbols.
I found out the meaning.
I knew I could try.
Here they are. You see these drawings? Here is a fence who buys stolen goods.
Thanks, Henry. This will make us rich. Well, sir.
Okay. So that's that. Now we have the main quest. Oh, we also have a few side quests here. Get evidence again, so while I go talk to Chris. Oh yeah, we are doing this one, okay. Oh, the side quest. See, again, I don't see that option to talk to him because I need to wait for that. Ooh, that music is cool. No, why did you end? Ah, fuck. Oh my god, there's two here. Is it that same quest about fighting?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on. I don't think it's the same thing. It's just... I don't know why the quest doesn't go away. Anyway. I think that's where we leave it for today. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. We'll do the main quest tomorrow. I'm gonna either go make something to eat, or I'm gonna sit and play some Rivals now. But thanks everybody for hanging out, saying hi. Appreciate that a lot. And I'll see you all probably tomorrow. See ya.